This is a message from the LPer Community. Power to the people. Hello everyone on YouTube, my name's Gareth AKA Redzool. Got some good news and a bit of bad news in the LPer community today. Because one, the good news, which is the Angry Video Game Nerd has returned. Yes! I am so glad, I am so grateful that he is back. And I'd like to thank YouTube personally that he is. And the bad news is, well, there are people out there that are also not so happy that he has returned. But I will get to that in a moment. So anyway, many of you out there that know the Angry Video Game Nerd will formerly know him as JamesNintendoNerd also. Or by his real name, James Rolfe, here on YouTube. And he has had a really good career here on YouTube. Done some really good stuff from his early classics like Castlevania 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Top Gun, I think Top Gun 2 as well, I can't remember because he's got so many videos now, but he is just a pure genius. And I just have to say on behalf of YouTube that welcome back, and I hope you make lots of more videos in the future. So anyway, back to the rest of what's been going on in the LPer community and on YouTube, of course, the rest of the community. There's been a bit of tension going on between the two, and there's been the side that I've been on, which is the Angry Video Game Nerd's return. And there's been another side which hasn't been so happy about it, unfortunately. And one of them is this guy.
We here at the Schildkröte Foundation have some sad news to report to you all today. For the past few days, YouTube has been experiencing a sort of renaissance, thanks to the account suspension of the Angry Video Game Nerd. Unfortunately, his account has recently been unsuspended. This means that the least funny person on YouTube is free to make his horribly shitty videos once again.
I just can't believe it. I mean, come on. Schildkröte, you're not serious, right? I mean, JamesNintendoNerd is most possibly the founder of this sort of genre of gaming. You know, if it wasn't for him, there'd probably be no WizWar. If it wasn't for him, there'd probably be no UltraKMan. And if it wasn't for him, there'd probably be no Lord Schildkröte either. So to say that, you know, is just ridiculous. As a matter of fact, I think you owe a lot to him. And I think deep down, you know that. So anyway, you're not the only one that is actually bad about it. If you think you feel bad about it, take a look at this guy. Actually, PS on this. If you are offended by swearing and an awful lot of it, please turn down the volume now or get away from this video because it's going to have a lot of swearing in it.
JamesNintendoNerd, you are a disgrace. You are a fucking disgrace. I can't fucking stand you. You are so fucking dumb. I fucking hate you, JamesNintendoNerd. You can burn in hell for all I care. I fucking hate you. All of your video game rants are fucking atrocious. You know why I hate you, JamesNintendoNerd? Because you're a fucking liberal. You're a liberal Democrat. I fucking hate liberals and I hate Democrats and I hate you, JamesNintendoNerd. You can go fuck yourself. I fucking hate you. I hope you get my message, JamesNintendoNerd. I hope you get my message. I want you to see Jesus Christ as I do, the Savior.
Yeah. You see what I mean by swearing? Now, I'm sorry if some people are offended that I just had to show that. I mean, Yokostad 1 or whatever his name is, I can't really pronounce it right because it's one of those difficult words. He's got to chill, man. I mean, come on. What's he ever done? I mean, Angry Nintendo Nerd ain't that bad. As a matter of fact, he's one of the best on YouTube. And I don't see what you got against him. Okay, you seem to be part of a religious cult, which... okay, I have nothing wrong with religion, but when you take religion that seriously and you use it to ban people off the internet like the angry video game nerd, then you need help. I mean, Christianity isn't about that. Christianity is about peace and love, you know, well, like any other religion should be, you know. It's not, and I think people shouldn't force their rights on them, you know, or of what they believe, and I don't see why he should do that. So, Shilkroat, you're not the baddest person around that is criticising this. As a matter of fact, you are one of the softest. And to anyone else that's watched this video, I just hope you understand that fighting to bully people off of YouTube like this guy is the wrong thing to do. So please take into account their feelings. I mean, they are human beings after all, and even though they are very successful, that doesn't mean they can't get hurt. So I just hope that people see this video, are more open-minded about it, and take a more sensible approach in future. So that's all I have to say. And as for the angry video game nerd, I'm glad that you're back. I hope you make loads of videos in the future, and peace to everyone on YouTube. So that's all I have to say. Alright then, bye. Thank you for listening to this LPer Community message by Gareth AKA Redzool.